Hello there, Mice-stro back with another episode of Factorio, Lazy Bastard Challenge. If you can't notice, all the conveyors are gone. Well, except for these, but these are needed. I have fully swapped over to the Replicators mod to try to maintain sustainability, to cope with the increasing demand. Literally the reason why I haven't been recording this transformation and this whole entire change of like this giant solar field up here being removed is just because it's literally me placing down one of these things and then buying like 100,000 modules to fit into it and then just do that. We have 16 billion units in coins, and this episode may literally turn out just if we place in concrete. These things are worth like 4 million. These things are worth that much a piece. 4,730,000, so about $4.75 million each, and we're producing about how many per second? I don't know, but it's definitely not that time. All excess materials are being sold. Maybe I should increase that rate a little bit. Yeah, because I'm gonna decrease these down to 8. I'm actually going to link these chests up. So interesting thing about linking, if I go to change this to 12, this will not be 12. Okay, it only works with 5 chests. That's interesting. Why would that be like that? Yeah, nothing like running out of research because look at this. We launch a rocket. Oh, I want to kind of not waste, but get some time off trying to show you how fast this is and when it regions. Come on. Come on, you can launch faster. If you look at the bottom right, there's a crafting speed of 328.67, which is literally 327 times the normal speed. Which is, these take 3 seconds. These take 3 seconds apiece. We can load them in here faster than we can process them. By the way, I think the vanishing point is about here. Oh, rockets. Because why wouldn't you want a rocket? Is it you want to wait until this thing closes up? There it is. Yeah, that's funny. The sound runs at like 60 FPS. Look at that. There's no reason for us to not be launching rockets. The only reason why I don't have this on auto launch is since just supremely because we are literally full on infinite research. Actually, speaking of infinite research, I probably need to activate that. You should not be doing that. I've been so a bunch of little miscellaneous things. Oh, you need to be researched. Come on, give me my electric sawmill. I wanted to do something stupid in this video, and it requires the electric sawmill. If this gives any hint. We're in for some trouble. I've been working on transitioning all This is just kind of like a progress update episode. Actually, I think about it. Wow, that isn't like that. When my OCD is triggered, I can't pick. Okay, that's fine. I've literally been working on trying to get as many of these into replicators as possible. The reason why is because replicators literally only require energy, and if you actually come down here and look at these two solar panels, this is a solar panel Mark 7 with power output of 125 gigawatts. This is a solar panel Mark 6 with a power output of 15 gigawatts. These things take forever to build, and if you go to buy one of these, it's stupid expensive. Where is it? Where is it? Factorio. Look at this. This one's worth 55 billion. That means I gotta sell, what, like 8,000 satellites to get one of these? Jesus. But if you look at our power network, it's really good. Especially with the accumulated charge of 62.9 trillion joules because of the massive amounts of accumulated Mark 6s. We're actually overproducing on green circuits, so I'm selling them off. I just don't care at this point. They could have not put the aux jack in a more annoying spot on my computer. I have fully fitted out I have fully fitted out this thing for literally bird's nest clearing. Oh, that is loud. Basically, this thing is like invincible. This doesn't have the new reactors in it. Huh. The new reactors are like 8 times more efficient. But each of these energy shields, if I take this out and look at it, shield hit points 1350. I have one of these in my armor, and that's all we need. I think normal shields. What do they have? A SHIELD. What are you? Shield hit points 300. You suck. Shield hit points 250. Shield hit points 150, 50. The normal craftable shield hit points is 150, so you need about 5 of these to survive a 3-long train hitting you at nearly top speed. If it's at top speed, it'll actually kill you. Don't ask. Well, that's my first space problems. I had trains running absolutely everywhere, and I had like a loop in the center because why not? Yeah, that's a problem. Shield headbutts 1350. Shield headbutts 450. These things are expensive to craft, but they're super cheap to buy. How expensive are these things again? It's yeah, 51 million isn't that much. Relative terms. I'm literally replicating satellites up here. That's like 5 satellites. That's not that much. And I'm also literally making an espionage outlet over here to break down blue circuits, so don't mind that. Look at how long this thing takes to fill up. Oh, it's great. So giving reference, the reason why I removed all conveyor belts is it was running so much collision that it was a big problem with the rendering. I think the pollution is more of a problem though. So soon enough, I'm going to get to blueprinting the what is it? What is it called? Victorio. What is it? Grass one? Yeah, I'll eventually get to crafting a bunch of these, blueprinting them, throwing them around the base because our pollution radius is absolutely. I have not looked at this in about 40 hours in game. Oh my god. Okay, this is an upgrade planner job. This is an upgrade planner job. We're not blueprinting this because it's actually going to go on the outside of the range, and if anybody else remembers, uh, the things do not like the blueprints. The concrete mod is actually slowly replacing everything that it can access, and the roboports with concrete. I went out here and placed these blueprints myself, but it's basically the same effect. All I do is I just run around with a block of concrete. It took an hour, like 2 hours to create this thing, and I get some pretty good use out of it. It goes up to 60 by 60, which is it's over halfway between two roboports. That's a long range. And click and lag. And press Q so I don't have to recall anything. Because it has to run through the entire, like, 3,600? Total of 3,600, 3.6. Yeah. You get the point. There's going to be a lot of crafting. Oh, new batteries. A heavy-duty battery pack Mark 6s. How much do these hold? They hold a lot. Energy capacity 18 gigajoules. I think that's like, what is that, like 40,000 times more than these? Are you... Scram. Scram at the modules. Oh, you only have modules left. Alright then. Refinery Technology 3? Refinery Technology 4? Oil refinery. Basically, they're better things. Oh, that's cool how they actually have the rings replaced on them. They probably have them replaced in the models as well. Flamethrower. I gotta love infinite. Okay, here's the problem with infinite research in a mod game is there's a mod called. Wait, what is this? Crafting speed 16. Crafting speed 32. There's a mod called Flat Out Research, and that basically means that you can take all of your white research and you can modify it to be like a certain unit cost every time. So this mod is incompatible with auto research. Now, it's not incompatible as in it'll crash your game. It's incompatible as in, what is it, bot speed? Bot speed is always the first infinite research. So if you have this set on cheap, then bot speed will constantly run and run and run and run and run because it's all the same cost. I want this. I want the self-repaired the armor. What? Okay, I swear, if I can put this in my armor, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because this is kind of like my beta testing. It's kind of like, oh no, I don't care anymore. Just go and buy it all. Oh, wait, it's in the heavy tank, isn't it? No? What is that? What is this thunderstorm rocket? What does this do? 1 times heavy cloud. What does that do? Rocket and steam. Applies cluelessness? Question mark? Explosive uranium rocket. I like the way these are more expensive than the nukes. They're probably worse too. Hellfire rocket. One rocket. Oh. Oh. Raw base damage is 600 a second. What do these do? Like 100. Holy crap. I gotta get on those. I'm just kind of looking through the trees. I'm like, I'll eventually finish this. I'll eventually finish these. I'm just not done with it yet. Insider mod. I don't know what these do. Energy consumption, productivity plus 4%. Pollution plus 80%. Plus 4% productivity. That's not worth it. None of these are worth it. What do these do? Oh. Oh, these don't even require the productivity anymore. Not the productivity. The pollution. Huh. Well, let's check out what these are. Basically, all that's happened is the in between episodes is I got a little bit crazy with these solar panels, and I took all these solar panels up here equals this equal these two solar panels. I still I took down these two, so those aren't even included. This is just because I wanted to make this into a block module, just so it looked a little bit better. There's a problem here. I don't know if you can tell. That's the center. I'll have to fix this one later. This module just needs to be broken down and stripped down to the raw power. It just needs to be stripped down to the power grid and then rebuilt. That's all it is. Because if I take it down to the power grid and the radars, then I can remove the radars and then take it back up from there. Yep. Yeah, those things are selling now. Okay. Insert a module. Yes, that's right. What was that? I can't press backspace apparently. Refined safety concrete. What do these do? They're slow as heck to craft, and that machine is loud. How long do these take to craft? 15 seconds? Oh, how dare you evil fiends. Do you... How do I... Beacons? Longer inserters. Napu's mod. More inserters, menu cleaner. I like the... I like the burner inserters. Why are these modified by like 8 different things? Jesus, that would be a nightmare. Imagine running that off of logistic power. Long stack inserter. I wonder how bad those are because we had the triple inserters. If anybody remembers that we had the 3 inserters, because those are absolute hell. Long, 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 long hand inserter. Is there another way to craft a elongated inserter? Why is that in here? Oh, it's a module inserter. We need a module inserter. Why do we need a module inserter? It's because I don't know. Module. Okay. There's a reason why I used that, and I didn't take that out and then try to do that. And that is because I don't understand. Oh, yeah. Can you? Entity is no module slots. Can I replace you with this? I have no qualms with this. I will spend 10 minutes trying to figure this out if I have to. What is that? Jesus. This has been a slower episode, but I don't. Eh. Use this, use this, use this, use this, use this, use this. What is that? Why is there a wooden chest there? Why is there a wooden chest? Tell me why there is a wooden chest there. Can I deconstruct the wooden chest? Oh, Jesus. Like, wait, I think these are called up. Nope, they're not. They're just called a wooden chest. What's... What? Can I just... What? How does that work? How did I get another one of those? Okay, I don't know what's up with that, but that's... I don't know. And I also don't know how to use these. I like the way that glitches that out, though. I really do. So, anybody interested, you will actually, well, I don't know if this is modded or not, but apparently if I tell this thing that I want to request, like, if it has a request thing on it and I press Q, it apparently gives me all the modules for that. It puts all the modules in it for some reason. I don't know why. Does this... Yeah, how about we unlimit these chests? Why are you limited? You're limited because of advanced circuits. Why are we limited because of advanced circuits? Oh, because there's none. This is just gonna probably be me an hour of me running around. Oh, it's because I destroyed the advanced circuits, I think. Did I destroy the advanced circuits? Oh, I most certainly did. I just didn't put them over here. I'm gonna put like 3 of these in. This is what my world has been like for the last like 18 hours. This like 18 hours of this game. Interesting fact, if you press shift right click on a power pole, it will remove all bias. So if I actually go to press left click on this, it will not try to copy it. I'm not sure if I'm in most of the stuff I'm finding out as I go along in modded, but I'm not sure if it is just in modded or if it's also just in the if it's just in the game. Uh, what's really satisfying is that these things haven't moved for forever in a day. Wait, I don't have stone duplicating, do I? No, I don't. Interesting. So I'm about to just pop. Jesus! How little time does it need to make stone? Oh wait, it needs 2.5 seconds, but at the rate we're doing it at, we're doing it 81 times that. So that's about 200 per second, right? I don't remember. I also have wood down there as well, so I don't have to worry about running these things constantly. I can just let them sit here, or I can even destroy them if I really want to. Everything up here in the truck mod area has been revamped to fit with our current base style. I know there's been the whole thing about no conveyors, but after I started removing conveyors and I saw 30 frames per second constantly, I was happy. Why do I have a clean queen? Can you just make sense for once? Oh, you're a clean queen 9 of 10. Okay. Can I put a mini loader there? When the mini loader is probably faster. I bet there's a way to logistically set this up to where you can. What is this? Clean queen. What is you? Here. Oh wait, these things only require larva and honey? Really? I'm genuinely surprised at that. Wait, how do you produce honey again? I forget. You need clean combs. Clean combs require clean bees. Clean. Okay, so basically this thing will eventually fill itself back out. Apparent, or maybe not. That's not good. At least we're not producing manganese ore. I need to find out where the surplus in this stuff is. Oh wait, the honey has gone down, hasn't it? Yeah, it hasn't. It has. So I have no idea where to find honey. Honey. NPVs. Obviously. Okay, no, I have no worth in this stuff. So we're just gonna buy 15 million worth of it. There's nothing to... That is the most glorious sound I've ever heard. It's not it's because of this compressed iron axe. It does mining power of 10. This is more satisfying than anything I've ever done. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm trying to cover for tomorrow because I may not get. I think anybody would rather watch something than nothing. Come on, autosave. Why are you so slow? I'm watching the bar slowly increase because it stops all sound and it slowly brings it back when it's on the. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what the cap is here. Why do you have a cap? What are you capped at? Okay, you are. Is it you? I forget what. I didn't see what the cap was. Okay, the cap over here is obviously honey. Also, there's a random assembling machine trying to make reverse factory ones, which we already have. I've been working actually pretty efficiently on integrating our new stuff into down here. So this whole like from here from here to here was filled up with modules. And look at this. I put them over here and I just do. We're good. Jesus. Why do we have so much honey? Oh wait, because I just hey look 1337 honey. Yay. We are also running a 600 robots at once in our mobile armor. Because I found extra space with the reactors being moved over, I was able to just fill the whole entire top of this thing with docking ports. Because remember our old armor, in the old version of this armor, it was over here, which means that all of this had to find a place to go. Well, it'll eventually get back. I have an idea. That's stupid. Connected. I think the number just slowly increases and you don't even realize it. 177, I have 170. What is this sound? Why is this a sound in the game? Genuinely curious. That's exactly what bees sound like. This is the best part about this is this. Uh, if I take these exoskeletons and I take two of these back out and I put them back down here where they're supposed to be, watch the guys. You can't see it, but like his leg. Oh, you can see it. His leg just goes back down to like a twitch. That's it. That's how fast he moves. He breaks so many. He just breaks the frame rate. It's like, it's alright. It's just another day in Factorio. That's why I never have all of these armors on all of these on at once. This is only for like I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go over here. Oh yeah, I found some tinamute. Remember that ore that I said we needed for research? And that I was glad to buy on the black market? Yeah. Explode out of here. I went. Well, I did. I bypassed that. I completely skipped over that apparently. Like there's some manganese ore. I think there's actually some manganese ore up in here somewhere. Yeah, there's like some manganese ore over here, which is like, according to our train network, that's further than that one. But like, I went out here and I was like, oh, that's a purple ore, and it is bright too. I was not expecting it. Genuinely not expecting it. It was awesome. That requires honey. So you were limited by honey, okay? That sound is the best sound to ever be made by humanity. Aww. Yay. I want to see this in high quality. Genuinely curious. Okay, you require larva. So larva is made here. So the only cap for this thing, I think, is larva. Oh, I see. Anybody else see that? The larva can't get out of here fast enough. That's why it locked up. It's because it made too many queens. It introduced it into the system. And it was like, nope, screw you. I'm out of here. Okay. Larvae. Clean larva. Does that need to be on the left side, I believe? Oh yeah, it needs to be on the left side. Actually, should it not matter? If it doesn't matter, yeah, that's just going around there. I think it shouldn't matter. I'm just gonna throw one of these in here. Oh, that needs to be a filter loader, or whatever it is called. That's a clean queen, 8 out of 10. That's a clean queen, 9 out of 10. And I'm pretty sure... Why are there like 18 stacks of these things with 2 out of 10? Oh, it's because... Oh, that would be why we, yeah. So, I need to apply a, Stop. I need to apply a, like a kind of like a philosophy to these things. So, I need a filter stack inserter. Uh, Queen. Clean queen. Oh, that's why I did that. It's because it's not lava. Too bad you can't blacklist these things. Queen. These things need to pull out queens. The problem with that is we don't have like anything like a fuzzy search or anything. Crap. That means I'm gonna have to do serious jank. And by serious jank, I mean serious jank. Okay. So, what is this? This needs to be this. Larvae. Plain larva. These things can only push out clean larva. Okay. Where's my clean larva at? These things actually work really fast. I'm actually quite surprised at it. But this thing needs to be pushed out one more. Because what we're going to do is we're going to create a... Wait, anybody curious about how to... The quickest way to move about over one, that is pretty much it. So I'm going to have a... thing that... How do I need to work with this? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right? Okay, so I need to create a primary belt. Larva, right? I should create a primary belt. It says larva. Now that belt, it's genuinely, this is what needs to happen, is larva needs to happen. So larva is always going to be our constant, so larva needs to be input priority on the right, output priority left. So that way that this will absorb with this belt as well, and try to push this thing around. Now if it can't do that, then it will take this and shove it in its void chest. Now I just shove it in the Mark IV cell. I think that's 2 different dimensions. Let's see how bad it is. I'll jam a mini loader in there if it's not. Yeah, it's the mini. I need a mini loader. The only reason why I don't use mini loaders is because they require power, and also because mini loaders do this. They do a weird jank where if you put something on it actually like throws it onto the thing in front of it, and it picks up item stacks. So let's say I wanted to put some things on this belt. Okay, so it's gonna drop it on the ground, and it's weird. Oh, it's so weird. Okay, mini loader. Is it good? Mini loader should go into the Mark IV cell, and just curious, how valuable are these guys? Give me that. Give me that bait. Oh, they're actually worth a lot. Holy, that's a lot more than I thought they'd be like 100 or something. If they were 100, I would have just chucked them in a void chest. I'm like, screw it. We save the world. We're good. Okay, so force it down and fill it in. Don't you just love these days of just love remembering me placing down everything like this? Wait a moment, this takes care of both of these. Oh then. All I cared about, and that was the chest. Yeah, well, this also gives us a chance to bypass the larva. So if the larva... Oh yeah, the larva stacks up over here. It's good. This just filters us out, and it creates a primary and secondary line. I don't remember how I had this set up. Was this, like, set up like this? What is this? If everything is less than 2. Okay. Everything's less than 2. So the reason why we put this limiter on this thing is to stop this from happening. So the entire reason of this would be to not have this happen. I'm gonna chuck down a beacon. Give me a beacon. When you're just using the thing to do your bidding. Holy crap, these things are beasts. These things are beasts. I heard you wanted some bees produced. Holy crap. You can barely see that it's like 2 frames on the OBS, which means it's like half a frame on YouTube. That's great. What's even better is I can make these out of a better material, too. Shouldn't these be in some kind of different order? Oh yeah. Yeah, they should. Wait, do these things automatically... Why is that? What? That makes 0 sense. Oh, we found our queen. We found our queens. Is there a different value for each size of queen? What? What? That's awesome. Anybody who's wondering, this always changes to whatever value the thing in your hand is. So if it's like stupid expensive, it's stupid expensive. Ah. So I'm about to just remove this. Okay. The whole entire reason why this is limited is so that this was limited so that this didn't happen. Okay, so this will not be... Yay. It's barely enough to keep up. It's too much. So the whole problem with merging 2 lines into... I would totally merge these 2 lines into... to merge any excess into here, but the problem with merging 2 lines is this. So if I have to take a filter off of this one. Wait, no, the easiest way to do this is to actually have a priority output, input priority left. So you want these to be bypassing. Okay. Now, then you would want this to merge using some kind of... I've talked to people on the Factorio server and they were like, that's not how this works. Like I use uranium fuel cells because I never use uranium fuel cells. If literally it's only something that will never be traveling on that line. So then this is merged into two overflow lines into one. The reason why you can't have this stacked in back here, and this actually requires this amount of space. The reason why you can't have this one back here is because then what may happen is this line may cross over into this line, and that's a problem. A very big problem. What can I get done as research? How do Alien Understanding 3? Yeah. What's that? Or recipes? Yeah, I'll need that really soon. Or recipes, there we go. I won't need those. I won't need it like extremely soon. It's like a nice thing to have. Actually, with ore recipes and infinite ore, it's kind of a pain because, well, then I create this ore patch and I can't get rid of it. That's the entire thing of ore recipes. What's the great thing is that there's a way to just kind of set a thing in this, set one of these next to like a bunch of miners on an ore recipe patch. Wait a moment, don't I have? Yeah, these are the ore recipes right here. These things, if I place down this will give me 80,000 stone. That's the whole reason why I did that. Alien Understanding 2, Alien Understanding 3. What's the difference between all of these? Can I do Breeding of Aliens 4? Alien 4. Okay. Look at that. Look at that niceness. Now it's all under control. Why is there one of you in here? You should not be in here. Does that count as that? Look at that. Look at the overflow, though. This will just slowly stack up, and because it can't actually get anything out, it'll just pop and sell those rest of these. Nice. That's a lot. Each of these is worth 400 coins? Or whatever they're called. U-coins? Yeah, they're called coins. When it's out to the orange range and not the green range, and you're angry because the concrete is not efficient. I think you should be able to register concrete to go faster. And that might be a thing, actually. That may be my fault. I may actually leave these things up here because that's awesome. Okay, you need honey. How does honey produced? Honey is produced over here. Oh, Jesus. How bad is it? How bad is it? About what I expected. Reason why I did that is just because, why not? Like, literally, why not? What can I get rid of? I need to, anytime I don't have any of the B stuff registered to my inventory to remove it all. Look at all the crap I gotta remove. Look at this. These accumulators and the solar panels were actually pretty much hell to produce. Because here's the problem with the accumulators and solar panels. So what's the first one? This is the first one. Okay, you need 8 solar panels to make one of these, right? They give you about, what are these? What's the power output of these? 60 kilowatts. 480 kilowatts. I think that's 6 times 8. Yeah. Anyways, it's a lot of power. That makes equal amount of power. Then you go into solar panel Mark II. Is that the thing? Yeah. So then that requires 8 at the solar panel Mark 1, and it just keeps on going out by 8, by 8, by 8, by 8. I like how you can only... Medium worm, exhausted medium worm. Wait, is that like you anger that, and then you're running around? Why did I build this right here? You realize that your pipes run into when your pipe bus runs into your factory, and it's a big problem. especially when you have liquids of royal jelly running through the factory. Oops. Yeah, well, you don't really need much of this at this point. We kind of did the same, I think we did the same thing on this, like 15, episode 15, where we had to make all the power poles, and they required like you to join up, like I had to join up two lines that were like actually pretty close, and I was just like, let's merge this down to one line. And it wasn't a problem, actually. Okay. One small problem I found with these loaders is that you can't attach a logistics signal to them. That wasn't there before. Oh, I've been using the normal loaders. Yeah, I didn't realize that these took... Oh, well then. It's interesting. Only problem is that these are like the Supreme Ultra ones, and you can't attach a logistics signal to them. That's a problem. Okay, to put it in a frame of reference how fast these are, they're really fast. They're really fast. I want to show you. I'm gonna put a box down and another box down. I need a box first, and I need the conveyor belts. Okay, you need to be there and you need to be there. Okay, so I'm gonna put a piece of honey on these. Okay, I'm gonna put one on the inside. Okay, I'm gonna fill the belt with honey because apparently it works. Okay, it's really fast. If you haven't got that right already. Yeah, like these are like instantaneous, I'm pretty sure. It's, yeah, they move 166.7 items, 66.67 items a second, which means that these are like, what do these do? Like 26? What do the normal belts do? I'm actually curious. I think they move like 17? 13. Okay. These things run at 6 the speed of basic. They run at 6 times the speed of basic crap. That needs to be running on faster. So does that. And so does that. Breeding of Aliens 4. Aliens Understanding. Spitter spawners. Terraforming station. What's the terraforming station do again? What do these do? Natural evolution buildings. Okay. Ooh, is that a dozer? It is the dozer. Wall explosion. High explosive. Theoretically. What did I just click on? I was on this, wasn't I? Basic vehicles. I like that there's basic vehicles, and like you actually have to craft this before you can craft this before anything else. But that's the only. Yep, like that's the like these are like basic researches. Bulldozer. I want bulldozer wall explosion proofing technology. Oh my god, that sounds gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Well, I actually have to go. Yeah, I really have to go right now. Like, I've got to. I have to go somewhere tomorrow. So unfortunately, I cannot stay. To finish this all. I'm just gonna. Eh, you got exactly what you came here for, was watching me do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna just say like messing around episode, something, whatever. It's really tired. I'm really tired. I shouldn't have done this late, but I'd rather have something out than nothing. Ah, for anybody who's actually curious how these things work, this is exactly how beacons work at their optimal performance. Chick. Wait, really? That's interesting. Why can those only grab out of there once? Oh no, speed module. Why would that be so cruel? Okay, anyways, I'm about to go. Check my Discord and Patreon down in the description. If you join my Discord, you can suggest ideas for future videos, and you can talk to me directly. And if you join my Patreon, you can help support me and the channel. Not you will, you can. Well, you will be helping. You get the point. You get the point. I'm not gonna over exaggerate something as simple as that. Anyways, this has been Mice-stro, and I, with literally nothing of a video, and I am out of here.